Cuba is an amazing country and I had a really great time while I was there. The Cubans are also really friendly people. But Cuba is also so different from any other country that I have ever visited because of the embargo and the communism, which means that there is not a supermarket at any corner and it can be quite difficult to get some of the basic stuff in case you forget them. So here are some tips to what you should pack before going to Cuba, because it will be quite difficult to get it while you're there. Number 1. Mosquito spray. I visited Cuba in July and I was really surprised that there was mosquitoes everywhere. Seriously, everywhere. From the Malecon in Havana to the nice plaza in Trinidad. Number 2. Medicine, and especially diarrhea pills. Yep, they were necessary. I had diarrhea twice, and the funny part was that it happened after I ate pasta at 2 different restaurants. The third thing that you should bring in your suitcase is an adapter. This is the power outlet in Havana and this is the power outlet in Vinales. Number 4. If you're going to Trinidad, you should bring shoes without high heels. This might seem quite obvious, but I am mentioning it here because I did see some tourists in Trinidad who did not wear flat shoes and definitely regret it because the streets are quite bumpy in the old town. Speaking of shoes, it's also a really good idea to bring blister patch. I am always walking a lot when I'm traveling, but I have never had so many blisters on my feet as I did in Cuba. Number 5. A good sunscreen. Especially if you're going to Cuba around July or August, make sure it's a really good one, because sometimes it was so hot that I was sweating my own sunscreen off. Number 6, and this one is really important. Bring the documents you need to show in paper form, because it will not be easy to find a printer in Cuba. Since I'm Danish, I needed a health insurance and a visa to go to Cuba. But it might be different from wherever you are coming from. So you should really do some research so you know what to bring when you're going to Cuba. Number 7. Napkins. I did experience that some cafes didn't have toilet paper, so you should always bring something with you. Number 8 is optional and they might not be necessary, but don't forget condoms in case you're single and want to have some fun. Because a waiter told us in Trinidad that it wasn't always easy to get condoms, and I'm not even joking. But therefore, condoms could also be a really good gift if you want to give something to the Cubans. Number 9. Hand sanitizer. For example, if you want to try the pesa food and eat with clean hands. Number 10. Some kind of rain poncho. Even though the sun was shining most of the time, sometimes there was really heavy rain and thunder and it lasted for more than 1 hour. So a rain poncho could be a really good idea. Number 11 might not be necessary, but Cuba has an amazing marine life, so it could be a good idea to bring some snorkel equipment. And last but not least, cash. Because there's not going to be an ATM at every corner. So you should bring money to exchange, for example euros, but not dollars. Because of the embargo, the dollar has a lower value and you'll lose money if you exchange dollars. If you want to know a good place to get a good rate, you can watch my other video before going to Cuba. I have put a link in the end of this video. In that video, I'll also tell you what you should be aware of before going to Cuba, how you can tell the difference between the 2 currencies so you won't get cheated, how to travel and so much more. I've also made a video from Havana, Cuba's great capital with so many interesting places, Vinales, where the famous Cuban cigars are made, Trinidad, the city many people think is the most beautiful city in Cuba, and Cienfuegos, the French city with so many pillars. I hope you liked this video and will give it a thumbs up, and feel free to comment below if you have any questions. You're also very welcome to subscribe to my channel if you want more travel tips. I wish you a very good day. Bye.